histography and everything we have discussed in my earlier class. And now we will see histography of urbanism. The study of urbanism began in the late 19th century as an intersection of arts, humanities, and social science. So, one thing in arts, generally we are reading about history, political science, sociology, psychology. These are the subjects of humanities. But nowadays, urban history has taken its importance. Now, urban history now is a part of humanities also. Every city had an independent personality. So every city, suppose I will tell about the Calcutta or Bombay or the Delhi, we will see different characteristics are there. In every city, it is different from each other. So it has different characteristics, and at the same time, a part of a larger system of urbanism. So it was every city. It is a part of a larger system of urbanism. The historian Hobsbawm compared urban history to a variety store. So he Hobsbawm has opened that it is a variety store where you will get varieties of commodities, where you will get varieties of art, architecture, sculpture, science, everything you will get, just like a commodity store. So he has compared it, or his opinion is that urbanism is a variety store. Many historians believed that urban history did not have a field of its own. It was merely a stage for larger historical process. So it is not a merely a stage. Urban history, or so to say, urban. It is not merely a stage. Rather, it is a larger historical process. So, urban history is a distincting from social and economic history. So you see, here they have compared about the social and economic history. So naturally, it is different from each other. It tells the city in its totality. It tells the city in totality. That means city planned, designed, city planned, designed, built, inhabited, appropriated, celebrated, despoiled, or discarded. So everything you will get in when we will see about the urban or about a city, we will see about the city planned, about the designs, about the how it was built. Suppose you will compare to Bhubaneswar and Bangalore. Naturally, you will get that about its planning, about its design, how it was built, the inhabitants of the city, everything we will get it. So this is all about the historiography of urbanism. Then we will come about, um, did you understand, my dear friends, about the historiography? My dear friends, did you understand what I have discussed with you, or any doubt? ঠিক ଅଛି ଶୁଣ ଏଇଠି କଣ ହେଲା ହିଷ୍ଟୋଗ୍ରାଫିର ଅର୍ଥ କଣ that means the style of writing
एमएच 10 ଚାଲିଛି सर କି 3
हेलो
एमएच 3 तो
नहीं 10 ना
सर ओके सर
MHI 10 এটা okay that is that topic name is urbanization in India. Okay, so historiography of urbanism means the writing style of urbanism. So different historians they have given different views. So urbanism now it is a part of arts or humanities or social science. Okay, and what happened? Hobsbawm he compared urban history to a variety store, and many historians believed that urban history didn't have a field of its own and was merely a stage for larger historical process. So some says that it is a evolution. The city is gradually growing and growing. You see, every town is just like this. So it is just like a larger historical process. And it is quite different from social and economic history. What happened in our past days? The our motto of the historians was to find or to note down about the social and economic history. In the past, we have given importance about the dynasties. We have discussed about the different kinds of historiography. Then came social and economic history, and now the historians they are giving importance to the urban historiography. Okay, it tells the city. That means urban history. It tells the city of its totality. That means city planned, designed, built, inhabited, despoiled. That means remove and discarded everything in that urban history we have to see or we have to write. That is about the historiography of urbanism. Vishwajit, did you understand what I am telling? Okay. Who has asked me that କିଏ କହିଲ ଟିକେ ବୁଝିଲେନି ବୋଲି ବିଶ୍ୱଜିତ ନା ଆଉ କିଏ କହିଲ ଠିକ ହେଲା ତ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବୁଝା ପଡିଲା ସୋ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡାଉଟ ଲାଗୁଛି ତମେ ଇମିଡିଏଟ ପଚାର ତାହେଲେ it would be better for our discussion. Okay, now we'll see modern studies of urbanism, Henry Pinay and Max Muller. And this question will come to you. This is the most important aspect what I am going to tell. So, modern studies of urbanism, what Henry Pinay and Max Weber, what they have discussed. You see, the beginnings of a systematic studies of urbanism were connected as a result of industrialization. So, how the word urbanism came into exist? So, naturally, it came as a result of industrialization. How it would possible, we will discuss. Much of this was related to the problems caused by overcrowding. So you see, much of the problems of the urbans caused by overcrowding, poverty, and unsanitary conditions, and a more attempt to create a more planned society. So what happened? So it is related to the industrialization. So the problem is that every city was overcrowded. Overcrowded means you see what is the problem of Delhi in nowadays. What is the problem of even Calcutta nowadays. And even you leave it, you see the problem of Bhubaneswar nowadays. ଏବେ ମୁଁ ଗତ ସଣ୍ଡେରେ ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ମୋ କାରରେ ମୁଁ ଧରି ଯାଇଥିଲି ଏବଂ ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଖୋର୍ଦ୍ଧା ପରେ ପରେ ଗଲି ଏଣ୍ଟର କଲି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ and I could become suffocated. ନିଶ୍ୱାସ ପ୍ରଶ୍ୱାସ ମୁଁ ଠିକ ଭାବେ ନେଇପାରିଲି ନାହିଁ କାହିଁକି ନା ଏତେ ଦୂର ସେ ଯୋଉ ବିଷାକ୍ତ ଗ୍ୟାସ ବାହାରୁଛି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଗାଡିର ଇଭେନ ଆଇ ହାଭ୍ ଅଲସୋ ଭେହିକଲ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଠି ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଯେ what is the situation of Bhubaneswar nowadays and what would be after 30 or 40 years. ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ମଧ୍ୟ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଟୋଟାଲି ପଲ୍ୟୁଟେଡ୍ ସିଟି ଏବଂ ତମେ ଜାଣିଥିବ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ମାଡ୍ରାସର ଯୋଉ ଟାଉନ ଅଛି ତାର ୱାଟର ଲେୟର ଏତେ ତଳକୁ ପଳେଇ ଯାଇଛି ଯେ ଆଉ ଖୋଳିଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ପାଣି ବାହାରୁ ନାହିଁ। ଏବଂ ଆହୁରି ଗୋଟେ କଥା, ବର୍ଷା ହେଲେ ସେ ଟାଉନ ଉପରେ ସବୁ ଯାକ ସିମେଣ୍ଟେଡ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, ସେ ଟାଉନ ଉପରେ ହିଁ ସିମେଣ୍ଟ ଉପରେ ପାଣି ରହିଯାଉଛି ଆଉ ପାଣି ତଳକୁ ଯାଉନାହିଁ। So this is the precarious condition of every urban centers. So why these problems came? It is due to the overcrowding. ହେଲା, ଯେତିକି ଦରକାର ଥାଏ ଗୋଟେ ଟାଉନରେ ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ତାର 3 ଗୁଣ 4 ଗୁଣ 5 ଗୁଣ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ରହିଯାଆନ୍ତି। ଦେନ୍ ପୋଭାର୍ଟି ଦେଖ, ଗୋଟେ ଟାଉନରେ ବଞ୍ଚିବାକୁ ହେଲେ, ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର କଥା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି, ଗୋଟେ ଯଦି ବଞ୍ଚିବାକୁ ହବ ମିନିମମ୍ ଗୋଟେ 30 ରୁ 40,000 ରୁପିଜ ଦରକାର। ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟ ପରିବାରଟେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, 2 ଜଣ 3 ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଯଦି ଘରଟେ ଥିବ ତାହେଲେ they have to spend not less than 30 or 40,000 per month. So it will be not at all costly in compared to Kotak and even in Berhampur. You will get these cities are very cheap in comparison to Bhubaneswar. କିନ୍ତୁ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରଟା କାହିଁକି ଏତିକି ହେଇ ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛି? ଏବଂ ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ମଧ୍ୟ ଗ୍ରାଜୁଆଲି କଣ ହେଉଛି, ପଲ୍ୟୁଟେଡ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଇନ୍ କମ୍ପାରିଜନ ଟୁ ଆମର ରାଉରକେଲା, ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର ଏଣ୍ଡ କଟକ। ତେଣୁ ଏଇଟା କଣ ହେଉଛି ନା, ଫାଷ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି ନା ଓଭର କ୍ରାଉଡିଂ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ, ଦେନ୍ ପୋଭାର୍ଟି। ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲୁଛେ ଆମେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଭାବୁଛେ ପୋଭାର୍ଟି ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସ୍ଲମ୍ ଏରିଆରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ୟୁ ସି what was their pathetic conditions. Even they are not getting proper food. Okay, poverty and unsanitary conditions. Unsanitary, ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଗଲେ ପିଲାମାନେ ଭାସି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଯୋଉ ଯାଇ ତମେ ଟିଭିରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଖୁଛ। ଏବଂ ସେଠି କଣ ହେଇଛି ନା, ଯୋଉମାନେ ସ୍ଲମ୍ ଏରିଆରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଅବସ୍ଥା ତମେ ଚିନ୍ତା କର। ଆଚ୍ଛା, ତମେ କହିବ ସ୍ଲମ୍ ଏରିଆରେ କାହିଁକି ଜଣେ ବାସ କରିବ? ଗତକାଲି ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କହୁଥିଲି ଯେ every town has rich and a poor. Without the assistance or without the service of the poor, there is the rich cannot live properly. ସତନା ମିଛ ଏଇଟା? ଗୋଟେ ଗରିବର ଆସିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ, ଗୋଟେ ଗରିବର ଯଦି ସର୍ଭିସ ଜଣେ ଯଦି ଦବ ନାହିଁ, ଗୋଟେ ରିଚ୍ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ବଞ୍ଚି ପାରିବ ନାହିଁ। ଏ ରିଚ୍ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ସେବା କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଏ ଯୋଉ ଗରିବ ଲୋକ କଥା ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ଯୋଉ କାଲି ଡିସ୍କସନ କରୁଥିଲି, ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି କ୍ୱାଇଟ୍ ଇନଡିସ୍ପେନ୍ସିବଲ, ଅପରିହାର୍ଯ୍ୟ। ଯଦି ନହେଲେ ଏମାନଙ୍କର କିଛି ଆଉ ସଷ୍ଟେନ୍ ରହିବେ ନାହିଁ। ଯଦି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ସହଯୋଗ ନଥାନ୍ତା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ, ତାହେଲେ କଣ କରିଥାନ୍ତା, ଏ ଗରିବ ଲୋକ ତାକୁ କାଢିକି ତାକୁ ଅନ୍ୟ କୋଉଠିକି ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା। କିନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କର ସର୍ଭିସଟା ହଉଛି ନିହାତି ଦରକାର। ସେମାନେ ସର୍ଭିସ ନଦେଲେ ଆମେ ମାନେ ବଞ୍ଚି ପାରିବା ନାହିଁ। ତେଣୁକରି ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉ ଆସିଲା କଣ ନା, the unsanitary conditions and a more attempt to create a more planned society. ଏବଂ ପ୍ରତିଦିନ ତମେ ଦେଖିବ they are planning, they are giving a new plans. ଏବେ ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି 41 ଯୋଉ ମହଲା ଘର ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ, ତମେ ଦେଖିବ। ହେଲେ ଏଇଟା କଣ ହଉଛି ନା, ତମେ କାହିଁକି ଭାବୁନ, ମୁଁ ଅବଶ୍ୟ ମୁଁ ସେ କଥା କହୁନାହିଁ, ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ବି ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ ଯେ ଫରେନ୍ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ, ଆମେରିକାରେ ଏମିତି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ସମୟ ହଉଛି ଯେ ଯଦି ସେ ଭୂମିକମ୍ପ ହେଲା ତାହେଲେ ସେ କୋଲାପ୍ସ କରିଯାଉଛି। ୟୁ ସି ହ୍ୱାଟ ଉଡ୍ ବି ଇଟ୍ସ ସିଚୁଏସନ। ବଟ୍ ଆମେ ଚାହୁଁଛେ କଣ ନା, ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଗୋଟେ 20-25 ହଜାର ଲୋକ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଭେରି କମ୍ପାକ୍ଟ ପ୍ଲେସରେ ରହିଗଲେ। ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛେ। So this is all about the problems of a urban center. Likewise, the city was considered the root cause of moral and physical decay. You see, what is the problem of the urban life? ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ତମେ ଦେଖୁଥିବ ଯୋଉ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଦେଖୁଛେ ଯୋଉ ସୌମ୍ୟ କଥା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛେ, ଜାଣିଛ ନା ନାଇଁ କଥା? ସୌମ୍ୟ ଆଉ ସୋନାଲି କଥା। ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ବିଶ୍ୱଜିତ, ଜାଣିଛ how he has committed suicide? So you see, what is the reason behind it? That they have no moral strength. ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ଯୋଉଟେ ମୋରାଲ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେନ୍ଥ ନାହିଁ, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ୱିକ୍ ହେଉଛି। ସୋ ଗ୍ରାଜୁଆଲି ଆମର କଣ ହଉଛି ନା, ମୋରାଲ ଆଉ ଫିଜିକାଲ ଡିକେ ହେଇ ଆମେ ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛେ। That's why we are facing a large number of problems. ଗୋଟେ ପୁଅ ହଉ ଗୋଟେ ବା ଝିଅ ହଉ ଜଣେ ଆମ ହାତରେ କଥା ହେଲା ନାହିଁ, we should not be demoralized. Okay, so we should have our patience, we should keep it, otherwise you will face a lot of problems. Such type of problems will come to in the life of every person. There is no doubt of it. But we have to keep our patience. So you see, the city was considered the root cause of moral and physical decay. This is the most important sentence. According to Henry Pinne, the European cities that emerged after 10th century were the result of opening of trade routes with Asia. So when the urban centers came into existence in European countries, that means after the 10th century BC, and after the trade routes, when the trade routes opened throughout Asia. Now we'll see trade routes throughout the world. Even we can go at any time to America, Russia through our aeroplane. Okay, so when after 10th century, what happened? When the trade routes came into existence, so it led to the emergence of urban centers. So Max Weber saw the deepest analyze the natural of modern economies and social relationship was the cause for the life of lonely crowds. You see, they have used a very particular sentence, life of lonely crowds. Life of lonely crowds. तब चिंता करो, crowds भितरे one is lonely. That means आमे जो टाउन भितरे बर्तमान जो रहुचे, life of lonely crowds. Try to underline this particular sentence. Life of lonely crowds. आमे जो बर्तमान जो टाउन भितरे रहुचे, आमे जो बर्तमान urban center भितरे रहुचे, we are not able to recognize ourselves. Even apartment भितरे आमर जो गोटे अपार्टमेंट थाए आमे 5 महला कि 6 महला कि 10 महला जो आमे जो रहउचे आमर जो 20 कि 25 लोक अछंती, and we fail to be closer with each other. Even सेठ मध्य परस्पर लोक परिसार लोक उभय उभय को जानती नहीं. This is the most precarious condition in urban life. बाकी जो आपण जतले देखिबो जतले आपण विलेज को जिबा आमे जतले तम मु कहउतले विलेज लाइफ कथा जतले देखिबा गोटे गां रे 200 कि 300 लोक अछंदी से माने कोन हबो ना दे आर वेरी क्लोज टू ईच अदर. जनकर किछि प्रॉब्लम हेला at any time, even at the midnight, they will come forward to help him or her. But you will not get such type of cooperation in urbans or in cities. You see, that's why they have used the term the life of lonely crowds. According to him, European city Renaissance represented a unique form of organization that had no precedent in the history and no parallels in China, India or Arab world. So, semane ei type ro gote European city ta gote ei type ro hei gala. It is no comparison with China, India or Arab. The urban community cities included fortifications. You see, the urban community cities included fortifications means Durga. Fortification चारियाडे boundary हेला. Fortifications, a market, a court, and a powerful professional groups enjoyed a certain amount of autonomy. Just like we are telling about the autonomous college. Hela. So what happened in that urban community? We will get everything. That means the fortification. That means a market, which are quite essential for a human being, a court, and a powerful professional groups. It is the most powerful. Kindly, you will get every technical persons in towns where it is not possible to get in rural or in villages. Enjoy a certain amount of autonomy. The Renaissance city was controlled by merchant associations rather than kings or priests. You see, the Renaissance city was controlled by merchant associations. So when the Renaissance came into Europe, when the Renaissance came into Europe, what happened? Generally, it was controlled by the merchants, not by the kings or the powerful persons like priests. So you see, in nowadays also in India, if you see meticulously, if you observe that the trading persons, the merchants, they are dominating the society. You see about the Tata, Dalmia, they are naturally, they have much money. You now, ତମେ ଜାଣିଥିବ ଆମର ଏଇ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆଟାକୁ ଟାଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କିଣି ନେଇଗଲା, ଜାଣିଛ ନା ନାହିଁ? Yes. So what happened? Generally, what happened? These merchant groups, they are trying to control the societies. They laid the foundations of capitalism. So what happened? Naturally, they are the capitalist people in the society. Pre-modern cities were dominated by political elite. So pre-modern societies, what happened? It was dominated by the ruling class or the political elite. The most important cities of the pre-modern world like Rome, Constantinople, Baghdad, Delhi or Beijing were political capitals at first place. Okay, at that time what happened? It was a political capital place. But in the other hand, New York, the most important city of the last 100 years, is not a political capital. So now they have made a comparison between Delhi, Beijing, Baghdad, Constantinople, and Rome. So these were the cities, these were the political cities. But whereas New York, what happened? It was the most important town since last 100 years, and it was not a political capital. The value of a modern city was governed by kingship. Kingship. So you see, kingship and kinship, K-I-N-G, kingship, S-H-I-P, and kinship, K-I-N-S-H-I-P. Both are two different words. The value of a modern city was governed by kingship. Okay, where king is all in all. Kinship, family and religion. Kinship, family and religion. Kinship means we are related with each other. We are related all our family members. In modern cities, rational and instrumental values became more important. So what happened in modern cities? Rational means reason. You see, these are the two terms. One is we are giving importance to religion, and another is we are giving importance to rational. Rational means we are giving importance to reason. So how you try to understand it? In India, we are giving importance to religion, but in America, they are giving importance to rational. So what happened in India? We think that God is there and He is doing everything. But in foreign countries, they are not giving any importance to God. They think that everything has a cause and a effect. So cause and effect we have already discussed in historiography. So these are the two terms which dominated the entire world. The entire world. One community, one society is there, where religion is all in all, where God is there, and we have to obey what the God desires. But on the other hand, they are not giving any importance to God. And they are thinking that the man has created the God. So everything is based on rational or reason. So this is all about the modern studies of urbanism. So if you have any doubt, my dear friends, you can ask me now. Any doubt, my dear friend? Vishwajit? Huh? No doubt. Anything? Gayatri, Sadananda?
No, sir.
No, sir. Huh? Okay. So now we'll see about the